seven others.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that was the
yeah.
conversation I was in. She was like in a relationship with Santino and like four others.
Oh, oh, wow, okay.
So that's the theme I would love to use for it.
Okay.
Time I found out that in my 2 years relationship was actually a 1 year relationship with someone else.
Oh, like okay, in your 2 years relationship, she was celebrating 1 year
One year with
anniversary.
someone
Yeah.
else.
Wow.
I'm having a 2 year anniversary in a month and
She's
currently
celebrating.
celebrating
1
1 year
year.
anniversary with someone else.
Oh my, what a bombshell.
That's
Hi, good afternoon, guys. My name is Kim Gold, and with me today is,
Christina John.
and we have a special guest in our midst. His name is Santino SBD, aka Public Boyfriend. So he's here with us today to share his experience and his stories about heartbreak. So Santino, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Boom Block Media TV.
Santino.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. So can you tell us a brief story about your heartbreak series?
Okay. Um, I would love a certain aspect of the heartbreak because it comes in various forms.
Oh,
Yep.
the current one.
The current,
The most painful
The
one.
most painful,
The
okay.
most
The
painful
most
and
painful, the most
traumatizing.
traumatizing, the most latest.
mm,
Yes, the most mentally deranged one.
the most painful isn't really the most recent shot.
Wow.
The most painful has to do with money, but the
Okay.
most recent is
A minor thing. No, let's hear the
The
other
most
one.
painful,
Mm,
yes.
yes,
He
the
was the
one.
most painful.
mhm. I due to the source, I would rather keep the most painful aside.
Okay.
Something not to talk about is
Oh,
more
you,
personal.
oh,
Yeah,
It has to do with money, and the
it's
source is not something to be discussing about because it kind of happened in private. So I
you tend to keep it
keep it
private.
private.
Okay,
So
so tell us the one you wish
to
it's
share.
okay, yeah.
all right. Let's talk about the relationship.
Okay.
All right. I have been in a relationship that I would love to call it. It was something related to Facebook tag. You know how you wake up one day and you see Kim Cole is with
Yeah.
Santino and seven others.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that was the
yeah.
conversation I was in. She was like in a relationship with Santino and like four others.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
So that's the theme I would love to use for it.
Okay.
So I kind of like was, should I say, playing hide and seek. She would hide when I was sick and find, and the process repeats over and over again. There was a time I found out that in my 2 years relationship was actually a 1 year relationship with someone else.
Oh, like okay, in your 2 years relationship, she was celebrating 1 year
1 year with
anniversary.
someone
Yeah.
else.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm having a 2 year anniversary in a month and
She's
currently
celebrating.
celebrating 1 year
year.
anniversary with someone else.
Oh my, what a bombshell.
That's the person that came after you.
No, I can't. I was kind of like the old taker, sha. So
Wow.
the newcomer had the
Oh,
1 year, I had the 2 years,
sigh.
and I I had plans to go on a vacation with her
Mm.
on January during the New Year.
Wow.
You know the Ember month is a very festive and busy period for artists.
Yes.
So I couldn't do anything during the December
Yeah,
period and the
festive.
rest.
The shows. Mm.
I saw a picture of my girl at the beach. She was alone, and you know those things that you have a party with people. You know you saw people leave the room to the party, but when you see pictures, you only see one person. They might snap lots of pictures, but they will carefully select while posting. So I saw just her, and I reposted the picture too, not knowing she was actually on a trip with the guy. They were hanging out and the rest of the thing. I got to see the video later from an undisclosable source
Mm.
that while I was out on shows and events, getting money so that we will go on our own vacation during the new
New
year,
Year. Oh.
she was actually partying away the old year with someone else.
Getting ready for the new year. Like
Yeah,
your turn will not be new year.
you understand?
Okay.
Why wait when you can have fun while waiting?
Mm.
So she was having fun and I was out. And still the same person. We've had series of rundowns together.
Okay.
There was actually a point whereby I had a suspicion and I was like, what's happening? And she told me that it's cool, it's just a friend, just a friend, just a friend. And I actually believe that term love is blind because you might see something, but you might look at something but not see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
wait. I want to understand that first. You said you might see something. You might
You
look at
look at
But you're
something.
not
something, might
seeing
not
it.
So
see
you
it.
might be looking at this my clothes now, but you're not seeing that I'm wearing
No,
clothes.
now when he's in
It's
love,
it's kind of like a figure of
love.
speech.
Yes, I understand now. I want me out on. I want our viewers to
Yes,
It's
understand.
when you
kind of
when
it's
you're
kind
in
of
love.
listening to something but not hearing it.
Ah,
You
okay,
understand?
that's deep. Oh,
You are listening but
but
you're
you're
not
not
hearing.
hearing.
Because the love
No,
has
no,
clouded
that's it.
everything.
Your eardrum is gone.
You listen but you're not hearing.
The only thing
Sigh.
you're hearing is "I love you."
So that is how it is.
Okay.
Do you play games like Sporty Bet and Bet Nigeria and the rest?
Okay. No, let's assume I play.
Uh-huh. If you play, this is a an example of it.
Okay.
You have your ticket with you.
Mm-hmm.
You see the game don't cut, but you see the refresh. You know gree believe.
Say the game
You no
Okay.
don't
gree believe say
come.
the game don't cut. You just the refresh, they go the refresh.
What as in expecting a miracle or a
With the
change?
hope of maybe you go
Nah,
you go see
mistake.
green.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But the reality is that it don't cut.
It don't cut. Oh.
Or maybe watching a movie. You are watching a TV and next
They
thing you are
kill
like,
actor.
God I beg me no, me no.
We
The
never
movie
put
don't they don't act finish. You pray, you no pray. It's the
It's
same
wetin
there.
go
It's
result.
happen, na
scripted.
go happen.
So
I
you are
get
just
it.
watching it after everything has been. So your prayer does not matter.
It does not count.
So that was what happened. I saw something, but um, it was not still there
Yeah, you did not see.
because I was forcing reality. I was trying to just change
Change
reality.
reality.
It happened, but I was trying to no, just close your eyes and open.
It's not
It's
there
not
again.
there.
Just believe say no dey there. So that was what actually happened. We
Okay.
we talked and she told me no, it's not that, and I left until I had to do something I normally don't do. I gave access to my phone and I was free because I had nothing to hide. But I saw some movements digging in while I wasn't digging. I'll give you my phone. You say you want to make videos and the rest of the things. But once I come and go through recent apps, I'll find my social media handles among the recent apps which I haven't touched. When I'm about giving the phone to you, I'll just wipe everything.
Now
There
you
will be
start.
no
You
recent
continue
apps.
from where you stopped.
But when I get back the phone, I'll see previous apps,
Yeah.
WhatsApp, Facebook
Facebook
Messenger,
Messenger.
and the rest of the things. I was like, someone is going through my stuff. I'll know messages I've opened, and I'll know the last time I logged in. But someone comes in on the data, WhatsApp, they'll give you time. So I saw all those things, and I was like, fine, someone is going through my phone. All right, how about I give her a taste of her own medicine, and I went through
Her own
the
phone.
WhatsApp. But even you know go like waiting the WhatsApp. There's this stuff I use. I don't know if you people use it to a feature on WhatsApp that lets you locate message easily. Like we talked about the interview right on
Yeah.
WhatsApp. If I had forgotten the time or anything, I would just go to the search button and write interview.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
The messages will line up. I'll now click and I'll now
Mm.
remember anything written about the interview.
Okay, so I
So I didn't have time. You don't know who's who.
so
You know,
you
ladies, you might see babe, sweetheart with the emoji, and surprisingly, it might
It's
be
a
a girl
girl.
too.
Yeah.
So I typed meet firstly. I typed meet
meet as in
like
double
double
ET.
yeah. Type meet first, cause or meet after meet. I saw some meat that was normal, some meat that were not supposed to
Normal.
be met. So, so I checked them when the names same somehow. I checked them and I left the mate. I checked C. I checked find me babe. I checked the love, the normal LOVE. I checked the LUV, and I checked one that it's foul language, which I'm not supposed to say, but we
Yeah.
all know.
Yeah.
I checked that too, and in conclusion, I found some disturbing messages. Some were actually from the the friends. There's this thing ladies do. I want to say you ladies, but it's not everyone.
Yeah.
So let me say ladies do. You complain, guys use this our wife to,
Deceive.
yeah. It happened vice versa too.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a general something, not just what guys do.
I don't know.
So I saw some friends
Hmm.
whom sometimes when we hang out, they be like, babe, where you there? I was like, call them over, I'm there. Babe, all of us just there. They come around and be like,
My
Omo,
in-law.
Omo, Omo. They, if you live to know what I will do you, what I will do you, but I think they be like, Alpha, babe, guy do,
Are you
guy they,
serious?
we they come out. This guy, he don't carry him friend come and we for like,
Wow.
I saw some stuff like that, and I also saw some people that I thought were cool to go out with, hang out with, and all those stuff. I actually saw they had the same motive I had for my own baby. At the end of the day, when we go out, we have fun, get tipsy, sometimes get drunk. At the end of the night, during the before nights, just
Go down.
understand
Yeah.
things must go down too.
Yes.
So I saw they had the same motive with me, but
Of going down with the night too.
normal now.
Ah.
That when I go to when they too they also want to normal.
Mm,
When me I'm doing my own this thing, them too
that no
they
no ring.
normal now.
Ah,
You understand?
fine.
You
Jesus
understand?
Christ.
That the same plate I am eating from,
They
Eating.
also
them too the
Yesterday
normal
plate in
the
school.
normal. I
Mm.
feel like you.
Go lie for
You
me.
understand?
Mm.
So
mhm.
it was like, you remember when I talked about the game?
Yeah,
I
sure.
was trying to wrap my head around it, and oh, I don't lie you. You know when soldier go just dey with the six pack and everything, but just bow head, make tear drop. I I felt hot. It hit me very hard like this. Not the actions though, but I had so much hope.
You know.
I'm not even put all my eggs in one basket. I put them for
Ah.
plate. Basket is even more safe. I put all the eggs for plate. I stack them.
Santino.
I stack them, bro. The eggs wey I put for the plate, they dey chow, men dey chow chow. I was like, sha, say maybe na first mistake. And you know when you have something and your first impression is chop when you fit chop, oh,
Mm.
nobody knows tomorrow.
Yeah.
So maybe she
That
was
was.
insecure and all those stuff, and you start some things that you just can't end easily. Maybe that was why.
All this thing I love they give you this assumption. Say me they assume see fit be say na
Play
so.
now, they play now.
Sigh.
You go dey dey whine you, but no panic, no panic. Just stand firm. So I gave a second chance. Stuff happened. I gave stage chance. At the point, I dey drag my babe from both gender. Oh.
Are you serious?
I feel like you. I dey drag babe from both gender. Oh. You go out. This one the eye, this one the eye. You no even know which eye to block first. Whether you go block the fine girl, why you go block the senior man. You don't just know. Everybody just want normal. You understand?
Mm.
So, and you know the funniest part of all these things? There is nothing you can actually do to
To
stop all
stop.
those stuff. Even you as a lady, you cannot stop them coming after you unless you are disfigured.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as you have something to offer, they always keep coming. So it's in your place to either decline
Or
Even the
or
accept.
disfigured
just
ones sef.
you get as the physically closer and normal
Yes,
now.
now. Even
I
the
feel like
disfigured ones.
you know the things now.
I know. Oh,
You know
okay.
the normals now.
Oh.
So it's in your place to just be like, no,
Yes, be
no,
reserved.
I don't want to, or you just normal.
Okay.
So at the point, it it got so hectic that I decided to just
Give
let
up.
go. But I been fit stay.
Try.
I don't fit
As
now.
in that thought when they talk, so you go back to your vomit.
Talk wetin. Omo,
You
you get the
lick
kind
am
vomit you go
dry.
see am sef.
A
Like
fresh past cooked
the thing go
meal.
see.
Oh,
You know as you go dey chow, you
Mm.
go see meat, you just say make you rush am. You no even chew am well. You gats go vomit am. You see say the thing still.
still dey
Fresh.
okay. You carry
Nah,
am.
You go just
so.
look say something must kill a
Emma.
Mm.
chow am again now.
Mm.
So I
Mm.
went back. You know there's how attached you get to someone and you feel you cannot do without them. You are already used to their routine and everything. It's Sunday and you know she normally comes over. You get that was how it was with me. I know that Sundays she do comes over to sleep. Most Sundays, even if she no call me, even if we have a fight, once I wan leave house, I don't drop key. And if I'm coming back late, I fit buy noodles or anything, just keep no say anytime wey she come, maybe even if e late.
At least something with the moon at chop.
Anytime anyhow wey even if we no talk, I am
Mm.
certain
That she's
that
going to be
she
there
will come around. It was part of her that she does not come, like she does not sleep at her place
on Sundays.
Sundays. She comes over. So those that first time I don't come out drop key, come back still come meet my key. I forgot. I was like, well, this is serious. So I actually cut these ties. There were some, and I felt I could not stay.
Mm.
I had to go back, give another chance. The talk of second take chance. I give chance pass wetin I fit count with two hands. So I gave chances upon chances and nothing happened. I tried. I even threatened to move out or do something or packing concubines, just anything possible. And the worst part is when it happens that way, me I no go fit tell my guys them or her friends the real
Mm.
story because I would want to protect her image
Yeah, regardless.
because anyhow way
Good
it be,
man.
anyhow way it be,
Mm.
once we are out of that issue, if I tell you the real truth, you might not look at her the same way. And it go
Exactly.
bad make you no regard my own babe will be
Yeah.
comot. So I go just dey hide am, dey conceal am.
Yeah, good
Anyhow we be I
man.
go conceal am because unless I am 100% that it's not gonna happen again, I fit
Uh-huh.
smash am. As long as I know say need
There's
dey,
chances to come back.
I go just try.
Okay, so
I
how
have I
long?
have issues I no talk am
Mm.
exactly, but just baba e get as e be, e get as e be, we lock
Mm.
up. So sometimes she might even turn around and play the victim.
Yeah.
And people that were supposed to stand by me be like, baba no be for do this
You
kind
know,
thing, no be
try.
you, no be you.
And you still
I
swallow
I
it.
go just
Still
I go
stomach
just
am.
at some point I want to say it and be like you
To
be guy.
vindicate yourself.
After everything they go still follow you here normal na
Mm.
your people. But how they go see your own babe? I'll just be like okay, no worry, make it be, make it be, make it be. I take am as a man till the man inside me remain 1%. I took it as a man till I be man become boy. I still took it as a boy. Understand?
Almost to a child.
I feel like you.
Hmm.
I don't feel like you now.
So this relationship, how many years was it?
Mm, let's say minus the fights and everything because there were sometimes
People
say
separated.
there's suspend studies now.
Yeah, normally.
Yeah.
So the so but the actual duration is 4 years.
For
4 years.
4 years. Wow. So
Did she ever, sorry for
no,
cutting
it's
you
it's
short,
it's
did she ever try to adjust, like try to change at all for you? Did she try at all?
She tried but always end up doing worse.
okay.
You know starving a lion and thinking that maybe within time him go forget say
In the chop that kind of
him be
food.
predator.
Yes.
Understand? So at
Until you
some
see
point he
pray.
go do am like cat or dog and him go just sit and he go sit. But the longer it stays hungry or you feed am with vegetables and other stuff wey no dey comfortable with,
The bigger
the
chance of
very day
wanting.
that urge don't they grow. The very
Yeah.
day it gets a prey. Omo,
Bone no go remain.
wetin dey talk, you go chow the bone sef, blood dey lick am join.
Okay. So
So that was what happened.
how were you able to come out of it finally?
But if e easy man bend,
How?
it wasn't. I I knew things was gonna happen. I knew I'll be blamed for a lot of things that I didn't even do.
Because you're not speaking out.
Yeah, you know when someone does something and then you react and you're not the one they are blaming for everything.
Yeah.
You understand? Someone punches you, does a lot of stuff, and the very moment you just even threaten to, and
She be.
the person slips and fall by
Yeah.
the person self, will
They
now
say
come
you're the one
after and
that
be like,
pushed.
ah, no be for
Domestic
this kind of
violence.
thing,
You beat
no
am.
be you,
If you don dey
no
do
be
am
you.
before.
And even if you speak up, be like, you know, so what you do, be like, now you endure since, why you not endure finish?
Mm.
So I knew it's not gonna be easy. That I might lose some friends,
Mm.
I might lose respect to some people. They might be like, no, this guy no try. It's not this, it's not that. I knew a lot of things were involved. It was something that I'll have to sacrifice a lot. I knew very well because even the emotional stress, because I've tried before, I always end up going back. So
Mm.
at some point, no be even she they come, now me go because I got so used to it. Was like a normal routine for me. Normal routine, something you do almost every
Which
time.
is not healthy.
So I just I just had to, how should I say, become heartless or strict.
To your emotions.
Yeah, I started off with some things, some little things. With my own self, I'll be like, oh, I already come out throughout today, no matter what, so if a person die, I already
Mm.
come out. And I'll try to do exactly that.
Mm.
And next morning I'll be like, okay, fine. If something happens between me and her, I'm not apologizing. Even and me for up. I'm not apologizing. Oh, that was an F word, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
That I'm not apologizing, no matter what happens. So I tried doing that and I was like, okay, fine. We are going out. If she does not do this, I will not do that.
Mm.
Little little rules like that until I started.
Coming out.
Yeah, I made rules and I made sure that I
You
keep.
stood by
You
it.
Yeah,
abide by them.
little by little I had that courage to start
All out.
living, and I tried other things to replace all those routines. The way I knew some Sundays, if I had event, and it's somewhere close that I can go and I just go out and know that it's not that rough. I might ask her to accompany me and the rest. I started going alone. I didn't even want to. She knew all my routine, that this way we will go, this way we will be. And I started withholding some information from her, started being a little secretive just to cut
Mm.
those
Cut
bonds
ties.
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
by little.
Mm.
Just replace some activities. There were days I will call movie night, or just watch whatever movie she wants to. At the end, she never watch and finish, then she will just sleep off. But we just do that for fun. We'll get stuff, stay at home, watch movie,
Netflix and
and
chills.
yeah, I won't really call it Netflix.
Okay, you people had your own love moving.
Yeah,
Ah.
it wasn't a Netflix,
Shebi
sha.
na
My
you no
fellow
wan
tree, come let's march to the forest. Oh.
So I replaced all those activities. I actually thought it was usually Fridays.
Mm.
I turned it to, call it a guys hangout. I have this hype man friend.
Mm.
I didn't hide by then, so he works on Friday.
Okay. What's his name?
Hype man Bishop Chris.
Oh, Hypeman Bishop Priest.
So I meet him. We sit.
Mm.
I didn't even I couldn't back then I couldn't even finish a bottle of beer. One
Mm-mm.
Bishop was the same, almost the same person with me. Once we just go out, we'll share a bottle of beer.
Mm.
If we could finish it, we'll not order for another.
Mm.
But if you want to eat, we might get anything trouble day. We go through like say we no chop for days, but the
To
drinking aspect
drink, yeah.
till we started.
Getting used to.
Well, me and Bishop, we progressed to drinking spirit and the rest of the things. So we'll just hang out, all guys, just talk about what is really. But till I even started watching football, I'm a Man U fan right from when I don't even fit count clubs. But if you ask me anything about football, I no go know. All I knew is that I just love Man U. Buy any jersey wey comot come from Man U, I buy am, buy am, buy am. So I actually started taking interest in football. That was when I actually knew that there's this name they used to call me Osimhen
Mm.
because of the hairstyle I love keeping. Now when
Okay.
I knew I can't sabi where the name from.
Okay.
He's a footballer. He had the same hairstyle with me. So
Okay.
from watching ball, all because of to avoid thinking
Heartbreak.
about
Yeah.
The
her.
whole thing.
So I replaced my schedule, found other things that had less connection to
Yeah.
her. That way I think of her less, and the decision to finally hit the nail on the head was easier. And I knew the emotional stress wey she go through to no be here, but I just decided anyhow we wan be may e be. There's this illustration I used to use. I've used it with my brother here just few minutes before the interview. That if someone steps on a nail, maybe to the leg, you can ease the pain by massaging it and
Slowly.
maybe just saying sorry and the rest, just massaging
Yeah.
it for a while. But it will give the person less pain and a little pleasure while doing the massage. But you know what would actually really help that person? Pulling it out. To cause more pain at that moment.
But
But after a while, the person is totally free.
yeah. Okay.
That was exactly what I did. I knew what would happen would be, should I say, disastrous.
Yeah.
It will really hit very hard, but
Yeah.
at least
You needed to just pull out.
that was it. So I tried and it worked out.
Mm.
It worked out. For some time, I just decided not to do anything close to that. So maybe due to anxiety or some feelings, may I not make wrong choice, you understand?
Yeah. I
Because
understand.
there's how you get so hungry that you don't know what's might be good for you. You just
You
go
just
chop
want to eat.
anything because you
Yeah.
dey hungry.
Yeah. You just want to
You
eat.
go in, they say this one we need no do, and you just go for
Give
anything.
me anything.
Once you're satisfied, if you just sleep toilet the whole day. So it's better you just calm
Yeah.
and make a right decision.
So since then till now, have you had any regrets over the decision you made to move away from the whole toxic relationship and
I wouldn't really say it was toxic though, because it was my choice to stay.
okay?
I just didn't have the guts enough to make the decision earlier because I thought I could change. I could change her. I I had that hope
Okay.
that if you keep pushing, I wasn't always like that. I had anger issues big time.
Okay.
That even if I did public transport, someone says something that is not right, you get as you go talk to am, the thing go vex me.
You go come the
Like why
react.
should you do that? Why should you? If now you dey do that kind of thing, e go sweet you, and you respond to me, and the next thing, boom. I don't take am very personal. I
Okay.
talk about it. I come back home. I ask you what happened, and I will like, no be, no be, no be, no be. No be this guy will just, I will just flare up. And if you don't support me, that means you are an up to me.
Okay. You now
So,
continue it.
so I had different attitude. I, I am a very I used to be a very chronic stammerer.
Okay.
Those type that would be like,
Yeah.
so with the help of mom and other people, I was able to,
Get
yeah, go past some silly attitude like that, like being upset at everybody. Or I used to be an introvert self. Even till now I do some of those stuff. Wherever I am, I prefer dark corners.
Okay.
Even if I go to sit out, I just like where they know too much. Just day one side, day my own. It doesn't mean I will not associate all those stuff, but I just like day my day. But at some point, I understood that if you want to see the world in a different way, you have to do things differently too.
Okay.
So I had help and I adjusted. So I thought maybe if I keep pushing, she will change too. But I know she will still change.
Wait for another
She
man.
just hasn't met
The
the
right
right
man
that'll
for
make
person,
her
her.
and
change
she has not had the right reasons
to
Okay.
to
change.
change it. Once she sees reasons, maybe I'm thinking she thinks she's young and she
Hmm.
just wants to have fun.
Explore. Yeah.
it's fun and all those stuff. So you're an entertainer. We know we have nightlife a lot,
Yeah.
but at some point we get fed up.
Yeah.
Once the routine, we are used to the routine. We no longer want it. We want something new.
New.
So I know she will change. I have no regrets doing that. The only regret I have is not doing it early enough
Mm.
to save both of us the stress.
All right. Thank you very much, Santino SBD, aka Public Boyfriend. So we have come to the end of our interview today based on heartbreak stories. We have heard from Santino and all the questions are properly answered, and we'll be having someone else in our next seat. And I hope you guys will stay glued to your phone and be ready to listen to some stories, and you will learn and you know when to pull out and when not to. You know the right decision to take, and you learn not to always take your problem out, learn to be reserved because you might not know if the relationship is going to work or not. So thank you guys. I remain Kim Gold, and with me as usual is
Christina John.
bye guys.
Bye.